far as longevity goes, Cruiser is your best choice. Cruisers live longer. And the reason for that is because there's not as much stress on the motors. You're not running, they run at lower RPMs. See, my tach, I don't know if you can see my tach, but my tach goes from 0, 11 is the top of the red line, right? So my bike lives, you know, it's happy. I think the power curve is, let's see, that's 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5. So say 4 to 5.5 is the power curve. It lives at around 4.5. You know, if you're going highway speeds, it's about 5. You know, it's about 5, 5.25 at 70, 80 miles an hour. So, which I'm always doing highway speeds. So, you know, that's a lot lower. Sport bikes tend to live much higher RPM. Oh, I could have made that. Why didn't I do that? I'm a dumbass. Alright, I'm past. Whee! Anyways, sport bikes tend to live at much higher RPM. Now, they can last a long time. But, and any bike can last a long time. I'm not going to say, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, you know, I had one guy who was a mechanic tell me that 14,000 on a Cruiser, a lot of miles. The Yamaha, the Farago. Oh, it's a lot of miles on a bike. A lot of miles on a bike. 14,000 is barely used. It's not unrealistic to expect 80 to 100,000 miles out of a motorcycle. You'll have to do maintenance, of course. But it's just like cars, you know, some people tell, I had one guy say, well, 200,000 is about the limit on a car, which is bull. I had a Buick, a 94 LeSabre, had 280 on it. And it's still running fine. My brother had 4 Geostorms. One of them had 580,000 miles stock, like from the factory. My cousin has a 77 F100 custom. The odometer reset. Let's put it that way. My Silverado is 200,000. It's running strong as it ever has. There is no limit. I mean, if you maintain them, they'll last forever. But, I mean, you will have to do maintenance on a motorcycle. After a while, things will wear out, but... Let's go this way. Yeah, things will wear out, but, you know, it's not like they, you know, conk over at 35,000. But, motorcycle is your only mode of transportation. You know, it's a good gig. I mean, let's go back here. Nobody's here. If we'll get run out. Come on, kickstand. So, my only mode of transportation is My only mode of transportation is a motorcycle. I did just buy a 1990 Isuzu Amigo. Um, it's 5-speed rear-wheel drive. It's a cool little car. Uh, and that'll be for, when it snows and stuff. But if you don't have that, for snow and all that, snow on a motorcycle is scary. And ice is pretty much undoable. Um, but you know, you can do it. I mean, you can have a motorcycle as your only mode of transportation. It's just fine. People will tell you all the rain and the what about riding at night, all that deer, 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 deer. Well, you know, unfortunately, see, my attitude toward things is I'm not worried about the what ifs. I mean, the practical what ifs, yeah, but what if this fool up here pulls out in front of me, that sort of thing. But I'm sitting there thinking, oh, what if a deer runs out in front of me? What if somebody comes in my lane, and what if somebody rams me in the back of the stoplight and pushes me into the intersection? I get hit by 4 or 5 more vehicles. I'm not worried about that. I'm busy living life and enjoying myself. I'm not worried about all the odd chance what ifs. I mean, if you are, that's your thing, but a motorcycle is not for you. Um, in order to really enjoy anything, you have to just relax. Just chill out. You know, if you're worried about all the what ifs, you can't enjoy what is. So, just relax and enjoy what comes. You know, and as far as motor, if you're first getting a motorcycle, it might seem scary. People are always telling you, somebody crashed, death and mayhem and chaos and sadness and all this good stuff. But really, most motorcycle crashes are not that bad. You only hear about the bad ones. You know, there are far more car crashes, far more fatal car crashes. I mean, you don't hear about them as much because motorcycles are, particular. But yeah, so motorcycles, your only mode for transportation, works just fine. Just don't mind getting wet.